Hey survivors! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into Dying Light the Beast to help you make the most of those precious skill points in the early game. As you start your journey through the zombie-infested world of the Beast, choosing the right skills can mean the difference between survival and becoming another undead statistic. I've spent countless hours testing different builds, and I'm here to share the absolute best skills you should prioritize first. Whether you're looking to enhance your parkour abilities, boost your combat effectiveness, or just stay alive when things get hairy, this guide has got you covered. So grab your weapons, tighten those running shoes, and let's jump right into the best early game skills in Dying Light the Beast. Let's start with what might seem like an unexciting but absolutely crucial skill from the agility tree, active landing. While it doesn't sound particularly glamorous, this skill allows you to jump from virtually any height without taking fall damage as long as you time your landing correctly. This becomes incredibly valuable when you're escaping a chase during the night, where every second and every bit of health counts. Active landing can also save you from embarrassing deaths and XP losses when you misjudge a gap while parkouring toward an objective. In a game where vertical movement is key, being able to confidently drop from any height without worrying about damage is a game-changer for your mobility and survival. Next up is another agility skill that's simple yet incredibly effective, dash. This skill allows you to move significantly faster while running. When a volatile spots you during the night and triggers a chase, that extra burst of speed can be the difference between escape and a gruesome death. You'll be able to maintain just enough distance from your pursuers to reach the next safe zone. However, there's an important caveat to keep in mind. You'll need to carefully manage your stamina while using dash. Once your stamina depletes, you can't use this skill, so make sure to use it strategically rather than constantly during a chase. Completing our trio of essential agility skills is enemy jump. This skill grants you the ability to jump off enemies while dashing. It's particularly valuable when you find yourself in open areas with no nearby objects or buildings to use for dodging. Enemy jump essentially turns zombies into stepping stones, allowing you to maintain your momentum and escape tight situations without taking damage. This skill can be combined with other movement abilities to create fluid chains of parkour moves that keep you above the dangerous hordes below. The more you practice using enemy jump, the more you'll appreciate its versatility in both combat and escape scenarios. Moving into the power skill tree, charged kick is a skill you'll want to prioritize early. While you'll need to unlock dropkick first to access it, charged kick proves more useful in the early hours of gameplay. By charging your kick, you can deal increased damage and push enemies further away, which is incredibly valuable when you start to feel overwhelmed by a crowd of zombies. What makes charged kick particularly effective compared to dropkick is its efficiency. It uses less stamina and keeps you on your feet. With dropkick, you end up on the ground and vulnerable while getting back up. But charged kick allows you to maintain your mobility for a quick escape after creating some space. You can even use it to knock enemies off rooftops, effectively eliminating threats without using up your precious weapon durability. Another power skill worth investing in early is power shot. Ammunition for firearms is extremely limited throughout much of your journey in Dying Light the Beast, making your bow an essential tool for ranged combat. Power shot enhances your bow's effectiveness by allowing it to deal bonus damage and inflict piercing effects when you perfectly time your shots. While mastering the timing takes some practice, it quickly becomes second nature after using the bow for a while. The ability to take down stronger enemies with fewer arrows and potentially hit multiple targets with a single shot makes power shot an excellent skill for conserving resources while maximizing your ranged combat effectiveness. Let's explore the survival skill tree now, starting with Stealth Expert. There will be many situations where you're out of healing items or your weapons are in poor condition, making direct confrontation extremely risky. In these moments, sneaking past enemies or performing stealth takedowns becomes your best option. Stealth Expert makes enemies take longer to notice you, essentially making the stealth elements of gameplay more forgiving. This skill proves particularly valuable when faced with large groups of dormant zombies that would overwhelm you if alerted. With Stealth Expert, you can navigate through dangerous areas more confidently, conserve resources, and choose your battles more strategically. Perhaps the most powerful early game skill in the survival tree is Flamethrower. This skill unlocks the crafting recipe for what might be one of the best weapons in the entire game. The Flamethrower excels at crowd control, setting enemies ablaze and dealing continuous damage that will quickly reduce both undead and human enemies to smoldering corpses. After playing for just a few hours, you'll likely have gathered all the necessary resources to craft it. 100 scraps, 10 weights, 3 oxidizers, and 1 fuel. Once crafted, as long as you keep your fuel supply topped up, you'll always have a reliable option for dealing with overwhelming crowds of zombies. The psychological comfort of knowing you can instantly create a wall of fire between you and your pursuers cannot be overstated. While it comes a bit later in the survival skill tree, advanced grenades is absolutely worth pursuing once you've unlocked some of the earlier skills. This skill grants you the ability to craft flash grenades, pipe bombs, and gas grenades, expanding your arsenal of crowd control options. Like the Flamethrower, these tools excel at managing large groups of enemies, but they each serve different tactical purposes. Flash grenades are particularly effective against human enemies, temporarily blinding them and giving you the opportunity to either escape or move in for critical attacks. The versatility offered by having different grenade types allows you to adapt to various combat scenarios and conserve your more precious resources for when they're truly needed. The final skill we're recommending for early prioritization is Grenade Launcher, also from the survival tree. If there's anything better than having a flamethrower in your arsenal, it's having both a flamethrower and a grenade launcher. While the flamethrower excels at dealing with enemies in close proximity, the grenade launcher is perfect for eliminating threats at a greater distance. This creates a synergy between the two weapons that allows you to handle combat at multiple ranges. There you have it, survivors, the 9 most essential skills to prioritize in the early game of Dying Light the Beast. Remember that Dying Light skill trees require you to unlock skills in a specific order, so plan your progression path accordingly. If you found this guide helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more Dying Light content. Drop a comment below sharing which skill has saved your life the most, or if there's another skill you think deserves to be on this list. Until next time, stay safe out there and happy hunting.